All right. We've got people jumping in already. Thank you for joining us. We're going to wait maybe a minute or two and give everyone a chance that wants to join, and then we will start the show. I guess I should get out of the video and save that for when we're all ready. Joe, are you seeing the website right now?
Yep.
Perfect. Joe, how old's your youngest? Are you all middle school and high school at this point?
Youngest is fifth grade.
Fifth grade? So you're still elementary school.
Yeah.
Very nice. We had a school jogathon this morning, and these kids were running like 4 or 5 laps. Blew my mind.
Is it raining over there?
It is raining. Didn't slow them down.
Yeah.
All right, we've got still slowly trickling in, maybe one more minute. Then we'll get started. Is it raining over there too? Is it all gray out?
It's pouring today.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah. It's good. We need it.
All dry and deserty.
Oh yeah.
Nice. We've got a good audience today. Should have some good questions.
For some reason, I can't see the bottom of the screen for the questions for whatever reason.
Oh. I don't know how to fix that. All right. Looks like it's slowed down a bit. Are you ready?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Katie Smith. I'm a homeownership counselor in Adair's Creswell, Oregon location, which means that I cover the Eugene, Springfield, over to the coast and south, kind of mid-Willamette Valley area. And my co-host, Joe, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, Joe Zamko, Adair Homes. I'm out of here at the Redmond branch and also covering down in Medford. So we cover quite a big circumference of area. So you can also go on the website and you can take a look at our build zones. But we're going out to John Day, Burns, North Ty Valley, all that kind of stuff, all the way south past in Klamath and all that good stuff. So yeah. Totally ready to take a look at this house and show it to everybody.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for co-hosting. The house we're showing today is Adair's Olympus plan. This is just under 2,700 square feet. I'm going to show you first how the plan was kind of designed, and then I'm going to show you the structural modifications these customers made to the plan, and then we'll get right into the video. Please feel free. We invite you to submit questions. Joe's going to be watching for them. We'll pause periodically and answer any questions that come up. It can be about what you're seeing or any questions you might have. So don't hesitate to shoot those our way. But what you are seeing here is the Olympus plan standard layout. So we've got a side entry garage. You come into the house through the utility room. You've got the primary suite on its own kind of little wing over here with this massive walk-in closet. And then on the other side, we've got a bonus room and 2 more bedrooms, which of course, bonus room could be a bedroom, den could be a bedroom. And then this really big common space, dining, kitchen, great room. What these guys did, I'm going to pull this right up, is extend that great room. So they've got this flat wall on the back, which enabled them to rotate their vault. So they have a vault running front to back, and you're gonna love this in the video. It's really impressive. Otherwise, no major structural changes. So got a big change in the common space. We've got the walk-in closet, primary suite over here, and then the extra bedrooms over here on this other wing. They did take that side entry garage and rotate it to a front entry just because that's the best possible use with how the driveway already was. But this is a probably good time to just remind you that if you see our plans online, you're thinking they could work, but they need changes, we can change them. This is a prime example of that. We can add square footage, we can move walls, we could go full custom if you think there's not a good starting point with one of our plans. Joe, thoughts on customizing or customizations?
Yeah, I think that's what I really appreciate about our program is obviously you have a lot of different ways that you can modify, customize, kind of make it to your own liking. I've seen kind of in some of these plans, like even in bed 3, you could do a pocket door from bed 3 into that bathroom right there, and you kind of have an ensuite right there. The half bath, I've had people convert that because there's a lot of closet space right there into a full bath.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
so just kind of use your imagination when it comes to designing. And that's really what we're here to help you do is kind of redline, adjust plans, make them to your liking, especially when you're building a house, right? I mean, you can see houses that are on the market and things like that, but by golly, with our rate promotion and everything that we're doing right now, it makes so much sense to build your dream home, customize it the way you want it, make it the way you like it. That way you're really walking into something special.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Let's pop back over to the front elevation and then we'll get right into that video. So if you're looking at the website, if you're looking at our pre-engineered plans, you'll see that they all have these exterior elevation options. Oh, has this changed? Have I not been on the website for a while?
Man, come on, Katie, wake up.
I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm terrible. So you can kind of scroll through and see these packages we put together. The important thing to note again is that it can all be modified. So if you want to start with traditions, but maybe you like some craftsman features, or you want to add a gable or stone or cedar shake, just another point in the process where you can make this house fit you and not vice versa. Should we go straight into the video?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, no questions yet. Let's see. So by popular demand, we are going to let the video play all the way through the first time without stopping it. And then we'll do it a second time where we stop and chat about what you're seeing. And then we'll wrap it all up with kind of the process and the steps to home ownership. Let me make this bigger.
And Katie, one person had a question and
Yeah.
about adding a bonus room above the garage. Actually our Lincoln plan, which is a little bit smaller than this one, actually has a bonus room above the garage. And so, yeah, definitely there's the option to be able to do a bonus room. Obviously, we'd have to make it taller up there so it's actually usable space, and then find an area or location that the stairs would access successfully. And that way it doesn't chop up or break up the house. So definitely an option for sure.
Perfect. Good question. Let's play this. So you can see we've got that classic traditions exterior, but they kind of painted it a little farmhousey. To me, black and white is farmhousey. I don't know if that's accurate. And then they added those craftsman fixtures, or not fixtures, but kind of trim the tongue and groove under the patio cover. Touches, craftsman touches. Coming right into this double door den. They did do a 9-foot plate height. And they did do a full wrap trim package around all their windows. I don't know why, but when the carpet is freshly vacuumed like that and you can see the little triangles, it makes me so happy. I wish it could always look like that. Instant happiness.
That's right.
Look at those windows.
I know that looks beautiful in the back. Can't wait to get to your favorite spot, the kitchen.
I know. This is a good one too. Half bath. Cute little black and white half bath. Looking right out at that tongue and groove under the porch cover, that turned out really nice.
And now with our new standards as far as painting and staining and stuff, that's really nice that we have the ability to paint and stain and get it all dialed in, both interior and exterior for you.
Yeah.
It takes one less list off of, something for you to do. I know my branch and both Katie's branch is going to be going to site services pretty soon, where we just kind of do the whole meal deal for you. So if you're one of those people, it's like, hey, just let me know when the house is done. It's going to be a phenomenal feature that we're able to help and serve our clients with that. So that's really exciting.
Super exciting. Look at that pot filler. Gosh, this kitchen, so crisp and clean. I love it. This is one too, because as you know, Joe, we have a lot of options as far as design goes and product selection. So this is one of the first designs where I had Morgan, our design coordinator, come down and assist these guys in their
Oh,
color
wow.
selections. Um,
Nice.
they came in and they're like, you know what? We know what we're going for, but we don't know how to get there. And Morgan was
Yeah.
like, hey, pick me. I'd love to help. And she was awesome.
I love
Giant
the pantry in
pantry.
this house. It's
Hmm.
so awesome.
I'm glad we got
We call
pictures.
this house the baby cashmere.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Cashmere is a 3120 square foot house. So if you saw that on our website, it's very similar to this house, but just has some additional square footage. So it's a very nice layout as well. That utility room is so spacious, right?
Yes. Yep. That's a standard vinyl floor in there too, which is perfect for this house.
Nice little dog wash.
Oh gosh, I love it.
Those are so popular now.
They're handy.
Oh yeah. Or shoot, if you come in from outside and you need to get your feet cleaned off,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Not just for dogs.
not just for dogs.
Big garage, which you can see how it totally would have worked with that side entry, but front entry is perfect as well. Lots of storage in the back.
Gives you that additional depth as well.
hmm No one ever complains about extra storage. That's not a thing I've ever heard.
No, absolutely not.
Utility connections in the corner. I love that LVP too. It's just a warm, I
The
really like
transition's really nice to that sheet vinyl flooring.
it. Does. It does. Got a storage closet right there. And then straight into this primary suite, which of course they added that 6 foot door instead of the 6 foot window. And then a nice transom window over on the side.
And they made their transom operable. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, a little fresh air coming in.
Absolutely.
Again with the carpet triangles. Oh, so good. So
Okay.
so freshly vacuumed.
Just try and keep it that way forever, right?
Right. They have a toddler in this house. I don't know that it's gonna look like that for long.
Oh, I love that countertop.
Yes, is it Scara Bray?
Yeah, it coincides so well.
It's
I
beautiful.
like, one of the main things too is you're seeing, as you're going through this house plan as well. You see the doorknobs that are black doorknobs. You can do the levers. That's an option as well. Those are really popular. I've had some people delete the shelf and pole inside the primary suite and then kind of build out or go to California kitchen closets or whatever. Or California, what is it, California closets or something like that. You could get it all designed. You could do no mirrors if you choose, and then as you've seen Katie in my videos in the past, you can pick different mirrors that you want for future. I love all the lighting in this house. I always
Mhm.
encourage adding as much recessed cam light in the house. It looks like they have a single slope vault there as well
They do. Yep, nice catch.
in the primary suite, so that's super nice. Add that additional height in that bedroom there, which is really nice. But as far as like cabinets and stuff, what I love is you can mix and match, right? So you can have island and bathrooms to match. You can do all your bathrooms different. You can do, all the same thing throughout the whole house. So you can really customize it and design it the way you like. I love that stone on that fireplace. That looks
Yeah,
really, really sharp. So
statement.
you can have it come out like that one does. What does that come out like 4 feet off the wall there?
Not quite 4 feet, but it is a
Okay.
big old statement.
Yeah, absolutely.
William was asking about that transom window in the primary suite, and I'll answer that. So they had intended to put a bed and headboard under that window, so it was intentionally made that size and located accordingly. Little bonus room here, perfect playroom. This family in the building process had twins, so they have a toddler and then brand new twins, and I
Oh wow.
imagine they're going to love that playroom.
You're gonna love all the space for sure.
Mhm. Bathroom too. I love how just those 2 bedrooms with the bathroom over there, just kind of perfectly situated. Kids can be noisy or messy if they want. It's far enough away that it's not gonna, flow out into the common space in theory. The twins room, super cute. Good sized bedroom.
They do vault slopes in all the bedrooms.
No, no, just that
Oh, okay.
primary. I think it was the camera angle. This
Okay.
is a high def laminate. It looks like a stone. It's a laminate countertop,
Nice.
standard subway tile, and then just pulled all those black fixtures in.
That's a good look too. Some of that high def laminate is really good quality stuff. And if granite or quartz is a little bit out of your budget or just not something you want to pay the extra money for, or like this situation where you have kids and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, I'll just let them ruin that stuff.
Yeah, they wouldn't appreciate the stone.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I did hear a rumor from a reliable source that eventually there's going to be no more laminate. We're going to have base price, including solid surface.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be really exciting with that luxury plank vinyl in the main living areas, the Craftsman trim standard. That's all coming very soon, so it's gonna be really exciting to have that transition. So our base, what's included in our base is going to be what you would consider upgrades right now, which is going to be really nice. So you don't have to upgrade as many items throughout the house because how the standard's going to come is going to be already a very well equipped home.
Yeah. And I
I
love,
love the front door with
yeah.
the 2 transoms, one on each
Oh,
side,
yeah.
some above.
And we always plug this too, but just the fact that Adair is continuously evolving based on what's popular and what people are asking for is so nice. Just the fact that the base package is changing because people want these products. So we're like, well, we'll just include them then. All right, let's do this again and let's chat about it. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so as you know, we've got all James Hardy siding all the way around this house. This was the Traditions elevation, but we've added these Craftsman touches here. And then that tongue and groove under the porch cover. Rotated that garage door to the front elevation, but we kept a standard Tradition style lighting package, which is a cute little light. Adair painted this house, of course, inside and outside. Sherwin-Williams paint. They picked their scheme. We can do, for those of you looking and wondering about black windows, absolutely an option. We went ahead and did our standard white vinyl on these and then just wrapped them in black trim.
Can you back up just a tad? Because,
Yeah.
kind of stuff you can add to, you'll see the corbels that are in all the gables. As you have that tongue and groove kind of set up underneath the front porch, you can have those stained. They're actually cedar, and that's an additional touch that you can have. Or you can just paint them like these folks did. There's a great combination between like a farmhouse exterior elevation and a Craftsman. So it looks really clean, really sleek. So very, very good look.
I love it too. And if you're noticing the gutters and downspouts on this house, that is not included in the base package for all locations, but Creswell does. And you, because of snow, do you do?
No, they're not here yet.
Nope. That's a Creswell thing. All right. That was a Craftsman style front door without a dental rail, just a paint gray door. Very cute.
And those doors there that you enter in, you could do full glass doors there if you chose to for the den. You can turn that into a dining space as well. That's what it formally is, either a dining or den space. So you got some good flexibility as far as that goes.
We've got an upgraded carpet in here, upgraded carpet and pad. They went with an 8-pound pad. And then they did this full wrap craftsman style trim all the way around the windows. This baseboard, this Craftsman style baseboard is what Joe was talking about. That's going to be the new standard, just a 4-inch flat stock base, which has been really popular. We did the paint package in here. They opted for white on white, and they kind of plan to do maybe some added colors once they get moved in. They get a feel for it. So we left it just sparkling crisp white.
Which actually goes really well with that floor. It pulls out a lot of different variation in colors, and especially with the lighting, it kind of changes the color of the walls as you walk through. So kind of gives some added touch there. In
Yeah.
this half bath, you can do a cabinet if you chose as well. So it has a pedestal as far as standard, but I
Mhm.
have seen some people put a cabinet there instead. Um, but
It's a
the
good
pedestal,
size for a half bath too.
it's a great size half bath for sure.
I'm loving all the black. And you probably noticed when they did the black knobs, of course, we're gonna do the black hinges too. So they just modified fixtures, plumbing fixtures, light fixtures, everything to have those little touches of black, which pulls kind of that outside style inside as well.
Do you wanna start touching on our 6 steps, Katie?
Should I? Yeah. Um, can we do it after the kitchen though, Joe? We need to
Oh yes, for
fully
you, Katie,
focus,
you bet.
fully focus here on this kitchen. And then also that rotated vault line. So as a standard, this plan comes with a side to side vault line, just meaning the peak runs this way. And they wanted that wall of windows you saw. So we did a custom option to rotate that vault line, extended it straight out into a vaulted patio cover. And if you happen to notice the view, it was very much intentional. Um, but let's talk about this kitchen. So we've got, of course, we have partnered with Ridgecrest Cabinetry. They have a phenomenal product. You can go to their website, check out their galleries. They can do it all. Um, they went with a very standard style. So a shaker style is included in our base price. And then they upgraded from a stain to a paint. And I love that they've got the blue on the island and the white on the perimeter. And like you said, they could choose to do a different color, stain, paint style in every single room in this house.
Uppers, lowers, however you want it.
All of it. The cabinets are very intentionally designed. So when you meet with your homeownership counselor, we're going to go through and ask, like, envision yourself working in this kitchen. Where do you need drawers? Where do you need cabinets? Would you prefer to have open shelves? Do we need to extend to give you more storage, trash drawers, wine racks? Do you want them to go to the ceiling or be taller? Do you want glass ready fronts? So very intentionally designed based on this homeowner's usage and needs, and I love that we can do that. As a standard, we do provide appliances. However, this homeowner upgraded to have the 2 ovens. So we've got 2 built-in ovens, 36-inch electric cooktop. We added the pot filler, which I absolutely love. We added this Instahot over here. So just so perfectly designed with their future usage in mind. That full height subway tile. And
Very clean.
granite. Yeah. Yeah. And I like that granite kind of pulls out some of the floor in the fireplace, whereas they have a different solid surface in their bathroom.
No, those are pendant lights.
Yeah, that was a farm package.
Okay, nice. Like
You
them.
like them? Yeah,
Yeah, they look really nice.
cute. Standard fridge space, which those of you who have watched before know that refrigerator is an owner responsibility. So really, washer, dryer, refrigerator. Otherwise, we're going to do it all for you. Okay, let's jump into those 6 steps. So because Adair has been doing this for 55 years, we've kind of simplified the process. The idea is to make it less daunting for those of you considering this. So 6 simple steps is what we've broken it down to. First step being financial. So the idea there is that you've got a pre-approval or you've got money in the bank, but really just that you understand your budget. You know what you want to be spending every month. You know what your all-in goal number is. And that's what really allows us to jump in and break down. All right, based on the property you're looking at, based on the home you're looking at, here's where we need to either rearrange or come up with a plan. So financial pre-approval is where it all starts and what allows us to plan accordingly. What do you have to add there, Joey? That's such a huge step.
Yeah, I mean, financial pre-approval. I mean, you don't, want to go out and buy a car, right, without having a pre-approval. I mean, your house is your biggest investment you're going to make. So obviously getting a pre-qualification, understanding your budget, knowing everything that goes into a home build, right? And I think really with the financial pre-approval and our special rate promotion of the 4.875 with a 4.94 APR, we are not the lenders, both Katie and myself. So our lenders have their NMLS numbers and all that good stuff on our website. So they are all regulatory and in compliance. but definitely would want to connect with Adair Financial Services to find out more of the details and the intricacies of the promotion. But you can include your land, home, and site development, which is just so awesome. So right now we're doing VA, FHA, and conventional financing at that rate, which is unheard of right now. And so it's just a great way that we can help people establish home ownership. So definitely connect uh, online on our website. There's great ways to connect. There's a chat function that you can connect with somebody from our own online center. They do a phenomenal job really taking care of vetting questions, kind of helping you through what that looks like and how to get that pre-approval started. And then that way we know what your budget is, right? And we have realtor partners that we partner with. If you don't have one already, if you already have one, definitely use them as a resource to help you. But we're kind of really here every step of the way. And that's what I love about our program is like, we just don't go away. Like we're here throughout the whole entire process. I mean, I love when my homeowners get their keys and we deliver them and they're like so ecstatic about the home and the finishes and what got selected and what it looks like as the final product, because it's so incredible. And I know soon we're going to have the ability where people can actually go online and play with different cabinets and different countertops and backsplashes and stuff like that. Kind of like design your own kitchen and design your own bathroom and stuff like that. So that's going to be a really cool feature coming soon. So as Katie had mentioned, we continue to evolve and give our clients more and more power to build their dream home and the ability to really design and customize how they want to live, right? So
yeah, and that was a perfect segue into step 2, which was, I mean, you covered it, but finding the property is step 2. And for those of you that already have the property, maybe you have equity in the land, that can help you have a 0 down requirement with your loan. For those of you that are shopping, like Joe said, we can partner you up with a realtor who is tried and true as far as vacant land purchases, someone that we are confident is going to go to bat for you, and just be an asset to you in your property search. Step 3, we don't expect you to know what property development looks like or entails. And so we want to come see the property with you. We've got, Joe's going to tell you how many years of experience in his branch, but we want to send a team out that knows what they're looking at, can tell you any potential hurdles they see, or can just confirm, hey, you know what, great find, this is going to work perfect for what you want to do. Sometimes the conversation might be like more great property, but you want to go up instead of out. The footprint, a smaller footprint's going to work better, but really a knowledgeable team that can come out and tell you everything you need to know about that land and what it's going to take to develop it to put your house on it. Joe, plug
one of the
how many years?
important things is we partner with several different excavation companies that I like to call do full meal deal packages, right? Where they do everything: excavation, utility, trenching, well, septic, kind of coordinate the whole meal deal, which is super nice for you as a client. Steps, decks, driveways, patios, all those things are not included in the base price. So that's one of the things that, anything outside of the 4 walls, we would help gather bids for, right? And we'd get a couple different bids from a couple different companies. So you have kind of a comparison. So you can kind of see which one you feel most comfortable with and who is going to be the best fit for you, right? And so I think that's what I really like about the site development. And here at our branch, we have over 70 years of experience in construction. So we've got some great people in place all the way across the company that are ready to visit your site. I mean, we've got sites that are 50 acres, 100 acres. We've got sites that are, just 5,000 square foot lots in city, right? That we have to be really thoughtful, as far as, and some people are like, gosh darn it, I'm on a 20-foot slope elevation grade, do you build on that, right? So we do have a full team that's ready to help serve you, and a phenomenal purchasing team, drafting team. We just got some great partners. I think our drafting manager has been around for 35 years, just totally knows what he's doing, and can help with some of the design features as well.
Yeah, and you hinted at it, but site service is coming soon. It's been a new program. We kind of unrolled it in the Portland metro area, Southern Washington, and now Oregon is taking it on in the next month. And And just meaning that we are going to gather all of your bids for you. So we're going to talk to the jurisdiction. We are going to gather the entire bid package. And these aren't bids that we're marking up. These are going to be pass-through bids, but we're doing the work of putting together all the costs while you're in a due diligence period on a property. So if you get your bid package back and maybe the budget is more than you are willing to work with, maybe you want to get your earnest money back and keep shopping for property, we're going to do all the legwork of getting you all the facts, getting it in front of you while you're still in that window of being able to make change or even recant your offer. Design, and Joe, you hinted at this too. So after we've got the property figured out, we've got the site budget figured out, then we're going to do a design appointment, and we are just crawling through this house structurally. You know, what do you think about the vaults? What do you think about the ceiling height? What do you think about where the walls are? How are you going to use this? Where are the views? Do we need to move windows? So just totally going through this house and customizing it to, one, fit within your budget, and two, get you everything that's important to you.
Love it.
We've got David asking the promotional rate, and we'll say it as many times as you want right now, 4.875 for construction and your 30-year fixed. All right. So at this point in the process, I'm going to keep this playing. Let's do it one more time. You've designed the house. You've decided which options you want to keep, which you want to get rid of. Then we want to get drawings to you. So we want to say, all right, we're going to take this Olympus plan, but now it's going to be the Zamco plans, and all of your changes have been incorporated. You'll have a chance to look at it like, hey, this is perfect. This is exactly what I envisioned. Or, you know, maybe we want a little more space between the island and the kitchen perimeter cabinets. So just one more opportunity to fine tune and finesse to get exactly what you're after. Once we've done that, we got the drawings perfected, we got the quote perfected, you order a house. Where do we go from there, Joe? What happens next?
We build the house. Let's go.
Piece of cake. Let's see. Are we all caught up on questions? Anything we need to backtrack to?
No other questions.
No other
I
questions.
think we'll just kind of roll through the video here. I mean, we're here to answer any questions you guys have. Definitely use us as a resource. You know, your home ownership counselor is kind of the expert in their specific design area. Everybody's build zone is separate and different, and pricing is different, as you'll notice on the website. Just because each area has different trade bases and different costs for trade base, material costs, and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, I don't really have anything to add unless you do, Katie.
Which is weird because I feel like we always have things to talk about.
Yeah.
Have we hit the end of our wells of things we can talk about? I don't think so. I do like to say that there's no prerequisites for visiting a homeownership counselor. So you don't have to have a prequal. You don't have to have land in mind. You could be looking at this promo rate like, holy cow, I could build a house for less than I can buy any house on the market. This is something I need to consider. And we'll sit down with you and walk you through the whole process and make sure it's going to work for your lifestyle, for your budget. No prerequisites required. I'm so excited about that pantry. Oh, we got a question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Really on the somebody had a question about, you know, how much money down do you need, right? So obviously with VA, it's 0% down. 3.5% down is FHA, and conventional financing is 5% down. So, you know, and that's the whole entire package: land, home, site development. So if you don't already own property and don't have that equity position, we can wrap everything all together, and then you would need that 5% down on a conventional financing product that we offer through Adair Financial Services. Great question. Plumbing and electrical would be like outside of the home. So like temp water, temp power, things of that nature is all part of site development. So there's 3 costs when you build. You have your land cost, your home cost, and your site development cost, okay? When it comes to your site development costs, those are items such as excavation, utility trenching, steps, decks, driveways, power, driveways, you know, all that kind of stuff, septic and well if you need it, temporary water to your permanent hookup to the home. Adair handles everything within the four walls. So we do the foundation. As you saw that garage slab in the garage, that's all Adair. If you want an apron out front, that's part of your site development. That deck that they're going to be building on the back, that's part of site development. So we put budgetary items together for you and get actual hard bids so you kind of know your total cost project and what that looks like from an expense standpoint.
Going forward, we should say, in the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to do that. Right now, we're just helping you gather bids and decide which site prep contractors you want to work with. I do love, which we have simplified that process significantly, but I love that we're just going to totally take it off your hands. Hey, let us present these numbers to you. You just have the job of saying yes or no. Love that straight shot. That big closet in the Cashmere and the Olympus in the Lincoln. The closet in the Lincoln is, whew, it's like a whole bedroom.
And the click attack. Click attack is just like the
yeah.
Lincoln, except the Lincoln has that upstairs bonus room.
Mm-hmm.
Love the tile shower.
Yeah.
And you can choose, which is nice. Like that you can do vertical or horizontal as far as on the tile. So you can definitely choose and decide how you want that. There's tons of different choices. We have phenomenal manufacturers. So like our flooring is all Shaw flooring. A lot of the warranties are, 30 to 50-year warranty on the flooring. You also got Emser Tile, it's our tile manufacturer, Moen Faucets. I mean, we're using the top name brands that are out there when it comes to quality. You have a 10-year structural warranty on the home, and then you have a 1-year workmanship. So that means any of the work that's within the home, you have a 1-year workmanship on. So I always tell people, don't wait till 11 months and 29 days to say anything about something that may be an issue. We want to address things right away. And that's what I love about us is we have our own warranty program in-house. Like you don't have to call JeldWin if you have a problem with your window. You call us directly. We send out our superintendent and we get that addressed immediately, which I just love. Love, love, love. That's one of my favorite parts about what we do.
I do too. And we have, most of you know, Joe and I have both built with Adair, and we, after moving in, we found a couple of windows, since you mentioned JeldWin, that stuck a little bit. We put in our warranty claim, and our superintendent had JeldWin out there in 2 days, and JeldWin took measurements, replaced the windows like nothing ever happened. We wouldn't have known if we hadn't been there to see it. All of a sudden, they just worked. Elaine is saying, what is the average cost per square foot, which is kind of a loaded question. So we have at a branch by branch, at a state by state basis, different pricing. I'm happy to share a range. So here in Creswell, in the mid Willamette Valley, we're anywhere from 140 to 175 per square foot. Joe, what's kind of your range? We're probably really similar.
No, it depends. Square footage always plays a big play in here. Obviously, our smaller houses have a higher price per square foot. Our larger houses have a lower cost per square foot. So, because the amount of trades that are involved in it. As far as a full custom, which that's what you're asking or inquiring on after you inquired on the price per square foot cost. We do full custom homes. I would encourage you to drop your plans or your ideas off. And we can take a look at it, right? And then we'll be able to tell you, hey, yeah, this is definitely up our appetite. We can definitely do that. I do a bunch of custom homes here in Central Oregon. That's probably half of the business that I do here. And really what that is, we take a plan that's similar and then we add, a $10 to $30 per square margin on top of it. And that kind of gives you an idea from a structural standpoint. And then it's really hard to give you a price per square foot because it all depends on finishes, right? So you might be base price $150 to $200 a square foot, but fully decked out Taj Mahal might be $250 to $300 a square foot. This isn't intended to scare people, but it's intended to give some reality around pricing. So really sit down with the homeownership counselor in your area, go over exactly what you're looking for, what you're looking to achieve. And we're definitely here to help you get some pricing so you can make a logical decision on what makes the most sense.
I do love, to your point, that everything is itemized. So you have your base house, and then like those adders that you're talking about, you're going to see an individual cost. So you can pick and choose, prioritize what stays, what goes to stay within your budget or your comfort zone. All right. We're coming up on the end of this video. If anyone has any questions for us, shoot them our way.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Hopefully you found this video super valuable. Katie and I have about combined another 10 to 12 houses on the docket. So we'll be back with
We love doing
more
this.
houses. So we enjoy showing off our product and what we offer. And how much is the deposit to secure the promotion? $3,500 is the deposit to secure the promotion. So
and it buys you, Ryan, it buys you a window of time. So because I know we're right at the end of the month, you pay the deposit. It's fully refundable if you decide you don't want to move forward with a home order in the next 60 days. So it gives you that window of time where you can make decisions and not lose out on that promo. All right, I think Joe had to go. Looks like he took a phone call. Oh, he's back. Perfect time to wrap up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. This was a beautiful house. I'm excited we got to share it with you. And Joe, as always, thank you for being the world's best co-host.
No problem. Enjoyed it thoroughly. And we'll be looking forward to talking to everybody soon.
We'll be back. Yep. Thank you all. Have a great day.